My name is Mattias Drummond. I'm 26 years old, and I'm from Sweden, and I'm currently enrolled in the Master of Management SEMS degree at the University of Sydney's Business School. And I chose the degree and the school because, first of all, the rankings are extremely good, not just in Australia, but on a global level. So for me, as a Swedish person, to be able to come to Australia and enjoy the country and everything the country has to offer, but at the same time have a really strong global degree that gives me opportunities in Australia, but also around Europe. Enrichment in cultural intelligence. Because it is a very international degree, we have people from basically all over the world. We have them from Latin America, North America, Europe, Asia. We have Australians. So we really work close together, and you build a good understanding of cultural differences and norms, and how to effectively employ this into teams and into businesses. So that was one of the strongest points for me, but also the practical experience that the degree offers, because we have strong corporate partners who we do a lot of projects with. So you build contacts, you build networks, and you build confidence for when you're going to move on to your professional career. We had a really interesting project in a course called The Future of Business, and we worked closely with PwC. And what our project was, we had to analyze what a freelance system might look like in the future, and especially towards the professional service industries. So that was really interesting, because it was the first time for me, especially on such a high level, to both come up with a project and the way of the project, but at the same time doing it with a large organization. At the same time that I said that the cultural intelligence and the enrichment of cultural differences is one of the best parts of degrees, it's also one of the most challenging parts, because working in teams with people from all over the world, you really see that the way you're thinking, the way you're interpreting things, and the way you try to move along with projects are really different. So handling these differences can be quite challenging, but it's also a lot of fun. So even though it is challenging, it's also a good challenge, because it's something that's going to make you develop as a person, and especially in your professional career. A course called Chinese for Business, which is a SEMS exclusive course at University of Sydney. And it was something I had never really thought I would do, learn Mandarin. But I took the course and I didn't really know what to expect. But it's actually one of my favorite courses I've ever done throughout my bachelor's and my master's degree. Because, first of all, it was really good in just getting a basic understanding of business, or of Mandarin at a business level. And I think especially with the degree we're doing, international management, and with the Asian market, it was just a really great experience. One of my goals is to work within consulting, and consulting, it's a very international environment. So I think with the experience I have from going from Sweden to Sydney, studying at University of Sydney with a very diverse cohort, and then moving on and doing a semester at another part university of the SEMS program, it's just, there's so much to learn, there's so much to take in, and so much for me to be able to use for my future career. So that is, definitely the confidence building, and just using everything I'm going to learn throughout the program is something that is really important to me. I think the most important thing for yourself is to understand what you really want to get out of the degree, and where do you want to go in the future. What are your professional career aspirations? Because when you know that, it becomes so much easier when you're actually enrolled in the degree and you're studying, to see which parts that really affect you the most, that you want to take out of the degree and use for your professional experience.